Good morning, everyone. It's Rita here, and I am going to finish the cover of the Henry John Abele journal. It took me a long time to kind of get this together, and I wanted to show it to you before I completed it, because that's the whole part of this video, is to share with you the making of this journal. Then I will actually do a total flip through in another video, because I still need to do a few things with pockets and charms and so forth if I put those on there. But this is kind of the front that I have in mind, and not sure how I'm going to do the closure yet, but I'm thinking of just putting an eyelet here on the side right here. And then I have this leather strap that I can strap around it. Or I have this brown color, which is really not the right brown. And then I also have sari silk, but I thought that might be a little too dressy. So I think an eyelet here, and then just do the wrap around, you know, and tuck it back through to hold it in place. I think that's what I want to do, instead of doing two holes, because then it would be, the hole would be have to be way over here to add the other one. Okay, so let me take these are just some of the things I laid out here to see how they would look. This little clock frame, I got this online. It was a freebie, and I couldn't tell you where, but finally found it after looking and looking for it. But then I did a little, I had some embossing powder that was kind of a coppery color, and I put 1860 on there, stamped it. That's the year he was born. And so in this little middle here, I'm going to put, let's see, I guess I want to see if this brad looks down. No, that's good. I'm going to put this little brad in the middle of here. Whoops, I can't reach that. So I have to use something to poke it. Let me see here. I've got to find something soft to, I guess I can maybe put it over to the edge a little here. I don't want to ruin this. Getting it all stamped. All right, put that in there. Yeah, I think that adds a little fun to the front of that card. Just push that down. Okay, so we have that fixed. Making sure I'm in camera. It looks like it. Okay. And then this little guy here, I want to put two of these brads in this guy when I get him situated. And then this is just one of those Tim Holtz metal journal things, and then I have the journal card that I had gotten out of one of the kits that I have. This was out of one of the kits that they're all listed in my links. I just don't remember right now where it's been a while now that we've been doing this. Okay, so this was a journal card, a tag, and I just, it had a print on it. It was something like this one. I think I got that from Janie B. Journals in her kit, and the one with the owls and everything. And there was another one that had just a same sort of a thing like that, just oddball print there. So what I did was I put it in the embossing machine, my embossing machine, and embossed these little gear things that I think it's a Tim Holtz gears. And then I took my embossing ink, and I just skimmed over the top of it so it would pick up some of the raised edges, and then I put that copper embossing powder over that and got that kind of effect. So then I put an eyelet up in there, and then I had this little thing from Tim Holtz also, and then I had this key that says memory on it, and I put that on there, which I thought was kind of cool. Okay, and then going down, there's just a couple of pieces of paper here to fill in. Then I did some cheesecloth. I coffee dyed it. This cheesecloth is gauze from Bandage Gauze, not the cheesecloth you buy in the little package. I thought it might be different because the other cheesecloth that I have is very, it's not as loose. This has got real loose fiber in it. And I tried it, and I like that. Okay, then, you know, the cover itself, I just was not super happy with it. So what I did was I had a piece of burlap, and I coffee dyed it, and I just wrapped it around here, around the folder, the journal cover, and then I attached this lace right here at this edge, and then I'm going to attach this lace at this edge, just so that it kind of looks like that. Okay, so that was the first thing I'm going to do here this morning, is attach that lace to there. So let me get my tacky glue, my fabric tack, and come on, lid. There we go. I'm going to use this. I don't like it on real sheer fabric like this. I'm just going to try to put a little amount, not heavy. Just line that up. Because, oops. This shows up clear when it dries. And I don't want it to really show clear. It looks like I got a little much on there. So get that soaked up a little bit so it won't dry that clear. Okay. And then I'll put a little bit on, just a dot on each one of these flowers. I don't think it has to be held down that tightly, because I don't think, you know, it's gonna go anywhere. So today is the last day I'll be doing a video in this particular spot. I'm redoing another room, a workroom, and so the guys were here moving taking actually a couple of walls out of this room. They were unnecessary walls. I don't know, people just kept adding on and adding on. My house was built in 1935, and originally was only 4 rooms. And as time went on, people, of course, needed more room, and they kept adding more spaces. So the carport area became a laundry room and so on, you know. So anyway, I'm kind of remodeling the whole place as it is anyway. Okay, so if I put that there, and I'll leave that blue there for a minute, because I already inked these because I was playing, and see, I've got to make sure that this is in line with the cover that comes over here. Okay, so then let me put this here. And I'm thinking of just leaving that loose and it will hang down. Or let's see, yeah. This is very difficult to get open, so I can't even use it as a closure. Like if I wanted to put a eyelet here, these little hooks are too much trouble to get open. Okay, so let's do it over here just to be sure. Okay, and then the clock, and I wanted this little touch of blue here. The journal label up there. Okay, so I think I can glue these pieces back down in these spots here. And I think I'm going to use the fabric tack too, because it's got to be held down really tight. I agonized over this cover for a long time, and so it just wouldn't come to me. That's why today is the 24th, August 24th, Monday. That's why it took me so long to get it going. Okay, so let's see. Take this off for now. I was trying to find some blue washi tape that looked good on here. It doesn't have to go on exactly the way I had it. Oh. So it was raining outside a minute ago, but I hope it stops because I have a lot of things. I have to pick up some stuff at the antique store where I have a booth, and this is my last month because I've given that one up, and I still have another one, but it's just for small things. I sell gift cards and journals and things like that in it. I may have to glue that down a little bit to get it to stay. Or maybe I should make that part of the tie that goes around and tie that on. So I'm not going to glue that down yet until I figure that out. Because I could put like this little charm on there. That would be cute. And I have this, but I can't seem to think, I just don't feel like it goes in there. There's this little clock. I got those things. Alright, so let me get this card up there. Let me see how this looks again. I think this goes here. And this goes up here, and that's all too high. Trying to do this and keep the book open too. I mean closed up so I can see. Alright, I'm going to put this up here first because it has to be below this. Hope I don't have too much glue. take it in a little bit so it doesn't gush out. So the technique for this embossing, she used other mediums. I don't have all those things, you know, all those, she had enamel and just cool stuff. Her name is, I think her name is Eva, and she's the Bohemian Crafter. And she is very sweet, and I love watching her work. See if that is straight up there. That would be awful. It looks like it. Anyway, so she gave me the idea of using the, I had this Tim Holtz kind of afraid to glue this because I don't know how I want to do this. Little ring is come loose. Okay, so I'm going to glue it down and try to not add this into it. So this can, maybe I won't glue it at the very top. I can always go back in and I have one of those little those little Sugar Bell containers for this glue, but it seems like it takes forever to get it out of the bottle. I have to figure out a better system. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that top open so it has a little dangly room. Okay. A little touch of blue. Okay, so let me... I think it's coming together. All right, I think I like it. Art glitter glue. This is paper on paper. I may have to, well, I'm going to have to put some fabric tack Okay. Hold that for a second. The fabric tack isn't drying as fast. Okay, now this little guy says captures life's moments. Okay, so let me get a pencil to mark that so I know where to punch the holes for the brads. Looking for my hole punch. All right. Here we go. Is it going to make it? No. Let's see, is that all the way back? Nope, that doesn't help. That is all the way back. All right. I think I'm just going to have to make it lower and erase those marks. I don't want it lower. Let me see. I don't know that this punch would go. Won't reach. Okay. Pokey tool. This is bending. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a bigger hole. Boy, it's just sorry, people. I may have to do this later because I can't seem to get this is not thick enough. I'm trying to think what I have that not very thick either. I thought I had like a little screwdriver that I could. Let's see it. finally. Okay. Then down here I can put a pocket or something to cover this up. All right. Now let me get another hole started. Probably could have used these guys too. Sometimes you don't see what you have right in front of your face. Okay. Okay. Now I just want to put a little bit of blue. Maybe I'll just rip this a little bit. So a tad of this down here. I don't know if that'll stay. If it doesn't stay, I'll have to glue it on. I could use these as charms here, but I didn't know if I wanted to put charms on this journal. I'll have to decide on that. I feel like I need something up in here, but I don't know. Okay, so let's punch a hole. It's gotta be done. So this book is 10 inches, so 5 inch is where the hole will be. And we'll put it right about there. My eyesight is so bad, I can't find the dots. Okay, so that's going to come there and be right about there. Get our eyelet guy. This is scary at this point because I'm cutting the whole journal. Okay, so leave that there. I'll put an eyelet in there. hope it looks okay with the burlap. I don't know. I just, for some reason, I just didn't like the cover that much. That I like some of it, but it was too much, I think, for me to, just my thoughts. And I'll go back and do some fixing here and there. All right, so now we've got this. So I'm going to take the black. All right. Not sure how much of it we need to go around, but probably extra so we can drop it down here in front. I can cut it off. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in through the front here. And then this way. It'll come around. Oops, see, that's just not enough. Darn it. Okie doke. Let's see which, that's the short one. Let me just like cut this part in half. I think that would be plenty. If not, I'll be going back to Hobby Lobby and getting more. All right, try that again. Okay, so we'll come around this way. Yeah, that's good. And then they can go this way with it. And that should hold it. But I'm thinking, do I want to tie this key onto this? I'd have to glue the key up there, probably, so it would fall down. Okay. I can never tell which way this thing opens. Kind of a crazy clip. Okay, so let's see if we just tie this on. To come up a little shorter. So when they're opening the journal, they just go like this, open it, get into the journal, go back around it, and slide this down. Close it. And that leaves a little room in case it gets bigger and they want to add more to the journal or something. All right, so now here I can put, what do I do with those little, just had them. I'm finding all the lids to my stuff. I just took them off of there, the two little watches. I didn't hear them fall. Oh well, I'll have to find them. That's why I want a different room, because I think I'll be able to find things better. And okay, so this I want to trim off here, this little edge. I don't think it's too much lace for this style of journal. It still has a very masculine. Need to put some glue there. And I'm going to do all this before, and I'll do the final preview or the final flip through in pretty soon. But I just wanted to get this part done before I start moving things out of here. I don't know what, oh, there's one. My goodness. Actually, I think that might be a different one. But I was just going to put, oh, they won't fit. All right, well, I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do for that. It's always never done till it's done. Okay. Do I need anything? I need something maybe. You know what I wanted to put? Hold on one second. You have these little blue tickets. I just wanted to put, well, I have 3 pieces of blue here. But this doesn't seem like it want to work that good. So let's see, how about sticking this blue down there? I like it better than that piece of tape. But I also thought maybe a stamp. I don't see anything that's like the right color. That's kind of a green. It's funny how you buy stuff and you think, oh, this is going to be the perfect colors. And then you can put either that there or here. There. I don't know. I think that is too. I think I like this one better. It's a little more neutral. That doesn't have any blue in it. All right, I'm going to leave that for a while until I decide. I'm going to leave this here too, in case I want to use that. I really like the blue backdrop. I don't think this one has any little tiny ones. Bigger. Alrighty, so I can use this as the blue backdrop, or I can take some of this tape and put it behind it. Here's our blue flowers. Oh my gosh, I love those blue flowers. I think that just kind of adds a little bit. It's about the same. It's got a little bit more of a black border. All right, I like that. want some of it showing on this side. I was gonna go move stuff today, but it's raining out there. I may have to not go. I may have to tie the key around the other way. So it says memory. I always do it the wrong way. It's a 50-50 chance I'll get it right. Okay. So I think I like it. Okay. Nice simple back. Probably going to cost $20 to ship for the weight. But we will see. And I don't know that I'm going to put anything on the charms on the bottom. I don't know. There's just sometimes I like charms, sometimes I don't. We'll see about these two. If they don't look cute sticking up, I'll change them. But that's, I do the final go through and make sure everything looks the way it should and go from there. Okay, so I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you when I get back from all my moving around, and talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.